Hello, my name is Elijah Nkeron Peter. I am currently under a cloud internship with Technohacks, and today I'll be taking us through my first task, which is to create a virtual machine in a cloud platform. I will be choosing Amazon Web Services AWS, and I will take us through on how we will create an EC2 instance, Elastic Cloud Compute. It's a virtual computer that runs on the AWS infrastructure, and we can install operating system on it, be Linux or Windows, and it will perform the same tasks as a normal computer. So I'll be logging into AWS management console. I'll sign in using my root user email. I'm going to enter these characters just to prove that I'm not a robot. There we go. Okay, I'm already in the AWS management console. As earlier mentioned, I will be creating a virtual machine, and that is found under a compute domain. We call the service Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2. So I'm going to launch EC2. I'm going to click on launch instance. First, I'm going to give my instance a name. I'll call it demo intern Technohacks. The next thing we are going to choose is the operating system. Under this platform, AWS platform, we call it Amazon Machine Image. It's just like an ISO file. We have so many of them. We have Amazon Linux, AWS, we have Mac OS, we have Ubuntu Linux, we have Windows. I'm going to go with Ubuntu. I'll be going with Ubuntu. And under Ubuntu, I will choose the free tier eligible. There are many. I'm going to choose Ubuntu Server 24.04 LTS. It's under free tier to avoid AWS charging me. Then the next thing will be for me to choose instance type. What I mean by instance type, take for instance when we are buying a physical computer, we always bring to consideration the configuration, like the RAM size, the storage capacity, the processor speed, and all of that. So in this very particular task, I'm going to choose T2 Micro. It is still under free tier eligible, so I'm going to choose this one. Then the next thing will be for me to create a key pay. Creating a key pay, of course, it will allow me to connect to my instance securely. I will name the key pay Technohacks key. It is an RSA encrypted private and public key pay. I will be having it downloaded on .pem file, but if in the future I want to connect using a third-party application like PuTTY, I will have to convert it from a .pem file to a .ppk. That is a PuTTY private key. So I'm going to click on create key pay. Okay, yeah, it's downloading. The key pay is downloading. The next thing I'm going to do, under network settings, I will allow it to be on default. Instead, I will want to create a security group. Security group is a firewall to allow or disallow traffic into my virtual machine, into my instance. So I will allow SSH traffic from anywhere, so that anybody that want to connect can connect. Then the next thing will be for me to click on launch instance. Yeah, my instance has finished launching. I'm going to click at the top left corner there. I'm going to click on instance just to confirm the state of my instance, if it is in the running state or if it is still pending. For now it's still pending. Any few seconds from now rather, it's going to be in the running state. So I will just have a little patience, like few seconds, it will come on. Yeah, it's already running. It's in the running state now. So I'm going to click, I'm going to check this box, and I'll click on connect. Then I'll click connect. Yeah, my virtual machine, Elastic Cloud Compute, Elastic Compute Cloud EC2 is getting ready. Once it comes fully online, I'm going to perform some Linux commands. Yes, it's ready. The first thing I'm going to do is to issue a command pwd, that is present work directory. Then I'm going to install some packages, just like we would have done it in a physical computer that we purchase. I'm going to say sudo apt -get update. The word sudo there, the command sudo there, is just to give me an elevated privilege. You know, when we are carrying out application installation on a physical computer, we normally do it with admin privilege. We call it administrator's rights. So the command sudo helps to give me an elevated privilege to carry out the installation. So I'm going to update some packages on the Linux machine. My EC2 is currently updating, after which I'm going to install the update. I will issue some other basic commands, which is what is expected from me in this very task. Yeah, so I'm going to another thing I'm going to do is to install calendar. I'm going to say sudo apt install ncal, enter. With this is installing. With this, if I write the command cal, my calendar would pop out. That's beautiful. The same thing with date. it will display dates. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create a directory, a folder. I'll say mkdir. I'm going to name the directory Technohacks. Okay. I'm going to change my current working directory to Technohacks, cd Technohacks, enter. Yeah, I'm going to say who am I. Yeah, Ubuntu. My present working directory is Technohacks. I'm going to create a file using the command touch file1.txt. I'll do ls to be sure that the file is created. Yeah, the file is created. I'm going to use one of the Linux file editor to write some information. Let's say nano file1.txt. Okay, it opened up for me to type something. I'm gonna type hello, welcome to my internship program with Technohacks. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to save, Ctrl O, enter, Ctrl X. I'm out of the editor and I'm going to type ls. The file is there. If I want to see the content of the file, I will type cat file1.txt. Yeah, welcome to my internship program with Technohacks. Cheers. Yeah, this is where I will draw the curtain. I want to appreciate Technohacks. They are doing a great job. What we are actually doing is to bridge the gap between theoretical learning and with industrial real life project. Thanks so much.